Hi, I'm Dr. Vstrom, and today's video is another upgrade for my Vstrom 800. As you can see, this next upgrade is the OEM Suzuki accessories bar. That's how Suzuki calls it, which does not come as standard with the Vstrom 800 RE or SE. It comes as standard with the Vstrom 800 DE, which is more expensive. You need it if you want to install fuel tank guards, so protection for the fuel tank, engine guards, and so on. I hate this that Suzuki has done, because they make you buy this to install things. It should have come as standard. It is what it is. One positive side of this upgrade is that it gives you points, safe points, to install heavy accessories like engine guards or fuel tank guards. Yeah, that's the positive thing. The negative thing is that it is a bit heavy, and of course the cost, which is extra for the Vstrom 800 RE and the Vstrom 800 SE. Other than that, that's the product. I will give you the information, I will give you the step-by-step installation process, and this is what you are adding to these models, to these Vstrom 800s, if you want to install extra accessories. 2.2 kilograms. So in total for the Suzuki's OEM accessories bar, which was 2.2 kilograms, plus the bolts, is worst case scenario 2.369. We are ready to install the OEM Suzuki accessories bar, and this is our setup. Fit the cushions with number 4, the large ones, over here to the top part of the undercover bracket 1. So this is the accessories bar. The best way to insert this is to turn the accessories bar like this each time, and then push downwards and use an extension. So you start by inserting one of the parts, same thing on the bottom. The cushions are the small ones now for the bottom. These are easier to install, you see, they install immediately. Now on the top of the accessories bar, you insert the large spacers, large metal spacers on the large rubber cushions from the outside side. You see, this is the outside. And passing on to the bottom side of the accessories bar, the small metal spacers, insert them inside the small rubber cushions from the outside. This is the top part of the accessories bar. This is the metal spacer inside the rubber cushion, and this is where the large bolt will go inside. And this is from the back side. And on the bottom we have the same situation. Metal spacer, rubber cushion, the bolt. And this is the other side, from the inner side. On the left side, where the gear lever is, there is a heat shield, a rubber heat shield, this one, and we need to remove a clip. You see this plastic clip, because one of the bolts will go through the heat shield. You remove the clip by turning it counterclockwise. This is the plastic plug, which is threaded. This is now the opening where one of the bolts will pass through. This is the bottom part of the radiator. It is one of the attachment points, and we need to remove this bolt so that the radiator pivots, so that we swing it to the front in order to install the top parts of the accessories bar. And this bolt is of size 10, and we will remove it. And then on top there are two more bolts that we're going to just loosen. One of the other two bolts on the top is over here, as you can see, and we're going to just loosen it. So this is of size 10 again, and we just loosen it. Remove this bolt, which is an Allen key of size 4. What you then need to do, there are two inserts, and you just push and it comes out. So in this way we will have a bit more freedom, a bit more space to work. From the other side, again, remove the bolt to release the fairing, and that's it. Now when you go to install the accessories bar, especially the top parts, the top mounting points, be very careful, because they are from the back side of the radiator, and be careful not to damage the radiator fins. We're going to use this foamy protective part. Another thing to note is that if you have got a radiator guard, like in my case, these bottom brackets may come into contact with the accessory bar, so it's best for you to remove it temporarily. What I have done so far is to use this foamy protective part that I showed you, cover the inside, both sides of the radiator from the insides, attach it with some masking tape, as you can see, on the top and on the bottom. I have removed the bracket that attaches the radiator guard from this side, because it comes into contact with the accessory bar. Put some protective wrap with bubbles around the exhausts, because again, the accessory bar will come in contact, and I don't want to remove the protective coating that the exhaust has. I have used a bungee cord, like you see, and I have attached it on the bottom part so that the radiator pivots to the front. It is a two-person job. It's easier to do it like so if you don't want to remove the plastics. And remember that this side is the most difficult one to pass through the radiator hose. So have someone hold the other side of the accessory bar, and then move the radiator a bit. First insert this side to the top, pass the radiator hose, and then the other side can be installed. You then temporarily put the bolts on the top to hold the accessory bar, and then you put the bolts also on the back. So it passes next to the radiator hose from here. This is from the other side. Watch it to see. This is the exhaust. This is the other side. A very important thing to remember is that this side, which gets attached second, there is a heat shield over here, the rubber one, which has a hole, it has an opening. You need to sandwich the heat shield between the accessory bar and the frame, and then you pass this bolt inside. And from sizes, this is an Allen bolt of size 6, and the back ones, the bottom ones, are normal bolts of size 12. You need to insert this part of the accessory bar. That means from the right side of the motorcycle, where the oil is. So first you move the accessory bar towards this side, you insert it, and then you insert the other side of the bar. You need to insert the heat shield, this rubber protective part. It has got an opening that we removed the plastic plug. You need to put it between the accessory bar and the motorcycle frame, and then you put the bolt. This is an Allen of size 6 on the top. On the bottom we have a normal bolt which is of size 12. The bolts on the bottom side of the accessory bar are of size 12 and the torque value is 23 for all bolts, all of them, 23. This is the other side bottom bolt of the accessory bar. Again, an extension is useful here, 23, that's the torque value. Now let's move to the top bolts of the accessory bar. They are Allen of size 6 and the torque value is once more 23. Last one, Allen of size 6, torque of 23 Newton meters. 23. I will attach the bottom part of the radiator like so. We will not tighten it completely because we will also retighten the top bolts of the radiator. We are ready to put the fairing plastics back, and I want to show you something that from this side, from the left side, I don't know if you can see it, but here there is a hook, an edge that goes inside a rubber opening, and I have removed this so that I get more flexibility here when I was installing the accessory bar. So now you need to just push it back into position, and that's it, like so. And then this is common part for both sides. You need to push a bit to the front, like so. Last but not least, we will put our bolt. This is of size 4. I have put my copper grease and I will now install it. That's the end result. Hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, ask your questions and support the doctor. Thanks for watching, and as always, bye.